Hi there! This is a fun video about starting. So, how do you start something? Well, you can start big and make like a world-changing thing, but you're probably not going to. You're probably going to start small, and that's what I want to talk about. So, guess what? What was your first program? Was it Hello World? A lot of people, their first program was Hello World. It's like print Hello World. But that's a little bit changing, because today their kids' first program is take these 10 steps, but that's just a programming language. But why is that the first program? Why isn't it something with if, else, a while loop, a for loop, and a variable? Why is it just print hello world? Also, when you are programming some electronics, what's the first thing you do? Right, you let a lead burn. But why that? Why such a small thing? Well, I'm going to explain that to you. Because actually, everywhere. We start with almost everywhere with the same thing. In animation, the first thing you draw is either a circle or a line, and then you draw a circle again or a ball, and you shadow them. It's more like the first thing you draw is a ball if you are starting to draw and to shadow. Or with animations, what's the first thing you do there? Yeah, it's a bouncing ball. It's like a ball that goes boing, boing, boing. That's it. It's not a person, it's not something cool, it's just a ball that goes like boing, boing, boing. And learning a language, you always learn like I am. Insert your name. This sentence has 2 words. Again, it's the smallest sentence you can find. And that's why it's this sentence, that's why it's hello world, and that's why it's letting a lead burn. Because you want to start small. If you are starting something like programming or electronics or learning a language, you want to accomplish something in the first 5 to 10 minutes. Then you know what it feels like to accomplish something with that activity. And then you can decide if you like it, if you liked the accomplishment. If you don't like the Hello World program, if you didn't like accomplishing that, are you sure you want to learn to program? If you didn't like letting your lead burn because it was too much like with electronics and you didn't like that, are you sure you want to go further in that? And it's only 10 minutes to accomplish something, and then you can start something new. And I think that's the beauty of those things, those little things, because it's the start of something big. And I wanted to make a fun video about that. I think it's always important to start with something small, but I don't think that's the only importance. I think if you made the Hello World program, you are not going to make an entire open world game with a lot of monsters, different monsters and a castle and puzzles, and no, you're not going to make that after the Hello World program. You just gotta feel like, oh, this is programming. I like it. Now I'm going to make something like Mastermind. That's a easy game because you just have to guess colors. Or you're gonna make something like a talking robot that only responds to certain sentences. And then that's something a little bit bigger, like with your LED, you're going to make it blink. And then you can start step with step with step. And why do I recommend it? Why do I recommend going a little bit bigger? Because you need to remember what it feels like to accomplish something. And when you do the start, the hello world thing, or that, you feel accomplishment for like 2 seconds. And you will remember that for like, I don't know, maybe a week, if you're lucky. But probably an hour work. An hour working after that, and you forget what it's like to accomplish something. And that's what demotivates you. So going too fast is going to demotivate you, because you are forgetting what it's like to accomplish something. And that's why we need to take step by step by step by step. And if you have been working a whole year on something, because you gradually been to a whole year and you accomplish something, you will remember that for like 3 years. I'm sure, because I did it. But something small has little accomplishment, and that's why we work in steps. And that was actually my video about steps, and I hope you learned from me, and I convinced you that you have to work in steps, little steps at a time, and that you have to be patient, and that you are not going to make the big project when you're just started learning. But I want to motivate everybody. If you have an idea, write it down and work in steps. And maybe you can take a part of your idea and accomplish that, so that at least you are busy with your idea. But make sure you accomplish something every so now and then. Every now and then you have to accomplish something, because otherwise you will be demotivated. And I hope you remember that. That was my fun video. I hope you liked this fun video. It's a weird one between the other videos. Like, subscribe, bye!